My name is Maleek Washington and I am 33 years old. I am from the Bronx, New York. Since I was 2 years old, I lived in the same neighborhood, the same like 20 blocks. I'm an artist. At the end of the day, I create either with my voice, my words, or my body. And for the most part, I'm a storyteller. Before COVID hit, I was actually on tour with Camille Brown and Dancers. We just finished a tour in Seattle, and as soon as we left, 3 days later, they shut all of Seattle shows down for the rest of the year. Typical day for me is probably like from 6 to 9 is mostly my time to meditate, read emails, do yoga, and then about 11 o'clock on is mostly teaching Zoom classes. I might teach at Broadway Dance Center sometimes, so I will bike into the city and teach at the studio for virtual classes. But for the most part, I teach at home. What's going on in the world right now? This is a volcano. All of this energy is bubbled up and it's erupted. But in the midst of a volcano, there is fear, there's death, but what happens when lava settles and it becomes fertilizer and things start to grow? So what I start to see is that with all the pain that I'm seeing, I realize that joy is gonna come soon. For some people it might come earlier than others, but a lot of people that thought racism didn't exist are getting like spoon-fed but not even like shoveled everything into their face, and now they feel shame, guilt, and embarrassment, so they want to do something. So many people saw it for their own eyes. It wasn't just something in a paper and someone can use words to steer your view of something. You can't steer your view after watching a video of a man being killed for 8 minutes and 46 seconds. The world is more activated because they are seeing it for themselves. When Trayvon Martin was first killed, we were creating Pavement with Kyle Abraham. And the show literally landed at a point when people were asking like, oh my God, how could something like this happen? And Kyle presents Pavement and he literally shows you this artistic way of looking at the genocide that you were seeing. The idea of mass incarceration, the idea of redlining that is put to operatic music so that people now start to see sorrow in the black skin. My art fit in exactly when the times were happening. My entire life, every time we made work about a thing, it literally just always falls in place. But does that say more about the situation? Or does that say more about you? Like, are you always going to be connected to it for the rest of your life? Or is it just a cycle that continues to happen? You could do it at any point and it's like, yeah, there's something going on right now that connects to that. Art will be the source for the conversations that are hard for you to talk about. They will give you an impetus to actually have the conversation. When you see art, it moves you in a certain way that makes others that are around you that might not look like you have the same sensory. You're all on the same vibration. So it is then easier for you to unlock places that you have not entered with someone there that might be able to help you along the way. And art does that. I've seen it multiple times in my life. I've seen it on stage, off stage. I've even mended things because of art, because I saw a piece and it made me realize that I might have been wrong in a situation, and even if I wasn't wrong, that it does not matter as much, so I can subdue my pride and ego to find resolution. I'm grateful for dance, obviously, you know. Inside of dance, it gave me a really big family. But I think it was like the idea of knowing that I had a job. As soon as COVID hit, I was getting calls to let me know that, yo, we still have work for you. And it just helped me realize that all the momentum that I was trying to create for all these years, since I was 7 or since I was 21 and I started my professional career, that momentum will always secure me in a way. It will always help me when I have nothing else to give, just like in dance. You don't got nothing to give on stage. Some way, somehow, you still pull through, and dance always does that on and off stage for me. COVID, or disease, doesn't know race, creed, religion, sexuality, nothing. It just attacks and it attacks. So maybe this is the time that we will start to see that it is a human race, but we will start to realize that there's something wrong in our human race. I guess it's my job to keep people focused on the joy that they have around them as well. Because we are being shown so much negativity, now it seems like it's an influx that is so heavy that I can't watch it as much because I start to break down and then I can't find the joy anymore. So that's what I feel like my artwork is. It's finding those moments of just movement and finding joy so other people can also appreciate their talents and their strengths and use that as a voice for activism. Find something therapeutic for yourself that you need that is healing. I think you have to heal within before you can stand up and like fight for others and with others. I wouldn't want you to fight if you were wounded. Some people take some time. It took me 3 days to like become activated because I was numb. And then, you know, the numbness comes in waves now, but I have more tools now to help me through the moments where I feel numb or sad. And I think that's the idea of finding that clarity, is to like go back into your memory bank and find those places where you were activated before and how you got there.